Folks, welcome to Touch of Grey Matter. I'm your host, Dave Ton of Fun Sokolowski. I'm here with Zulf Ali, Barry 3D Carter, and everybody's favorite butt plug, Thomas from Trees.
Oh, you're an ass. Play your ukulele.
Yeah,
but before we begin, folks, I just want to say, Dave has some merchandise he wants to talk to you about. Hey, Dave, what is that store you have us going looking at? Is it called the Red Bubble?
No, it's just redbubble.com. It's not the Redbubble. It's not like the Batman. It's just Redbubble. Redbubble.com, a ton of fun. Or no, redbubble.com.
That's a great.
For all your Dave Sokolowski needs.
I think you're on, TP. It's all you. You wanted to run the show.
You want me to run the show? I'll run this damn show into the ground. Yes, I will.
Yes, you've proven that you can already.
Okay.
We've had no problem doing that. You know what? Before we do anything else, I do want to give a special thank you to Jaybird Digital Arts for coming up with the logos and making us look fucking phenomenal and everything else. I also want to talk about Iconis Podcast. If you're on the internets watching us, which where else are you going to fucking see us? It's not like we're on CBC or anything. Jump on over and look at Iconis. It's Barry and his cousin, and they talk everything geek. And also, while we're at it, a very good shout out to a good friend of ours, Mr. Mark Trinidad, with his shows Mark Trinidad I Don't Know Shit and Haha Horde House, which is great because he gets to sit around and talk with comics. And if you've seen our episode with him, it's also on his channel too, so you can go check out our show on his channel. Fucking works perfectly. Everybody having a good time? Because I mean, like, you know what? I'm just like so laid back. It's like,
yo, I want to know what you've been smoking or eating, because this is the first time I've seen you this way, guy.
Yeah, no, nothing in it's nothing.
You should write more often. That's what I'm saying.
Oh no, I definitely should. I also booked time off work because I got time coming up in. Hopefully in June we're going to Montreal for a gathering. In July we're going up to Manitoulin.
I remember you were mentioning that last time. Yeah.
And then in August we're going up to Algonquin again for the
nice
ride the Lowlands or the Highlands, whatever the fuck it is.
Highlands. My buddy just did that on the weekend. Yeah, did it like 1600 kilometers.
If you ever get the opportunity, trust me, it is like fucking phenomenal roads out there.
Do, man.
Yeah, and there's one place just outside when you're going through Eganville, and you stop and get gas on the corner there, and there's a bunch of signs on the poles, and like 10 feet past that gas station is a reserve. But it's not like the reserves out here where, like, you know, get smokes and everything else. You can get fucking everything there. They have signs like $8 hash. Yeah, hash $8. It's just outside of Eganville.
Right. I'm getting a bike.
Yeah.
Or you can cycle.
You know what I'm saying? Shit.
All the edibles you can think of, they got it all.
Edibles.
Edibles.
Edibles. I'm liking this Dave, man. This is
Yo,
the
me
mellowest
too.
Dave.
I'm not gonna lie, I love
boy.
it. He's so mellow. It's like, oh man.
New host is liking this, Dave. Doug Ford. He's probably at home going, for once they gave me a break. Thank God.
It's not time yet, Barry. It's not time yet. Hold your big guns. For once the Dave is unleashed, it'll be like, unleash the Kraken! And we're not talking spandex, people. We don't want you to unleash that crap at all. Don't.
So wait, are you trying to imply that the only way to stop Dave is to cut off a head of an ugly woman and hold it up?
I've got somebody in mind for that.
Now you're doing it, Barry.
Segway.
So, people, we're here with Mellow Dave. You see, Dave is mellow because of three things. He rides, he was gliding, and it was amazing for Dave. Look at him in his natural habitat of just being all cool. Sometimes I think of Dave in the yesteryears when he used to beat moose, make Sasquatch look like a child. And yes, Dave one time scared a bunch of KKK members by saying, I will can come down there and put my foot so far up your... But I'm not going to digress. This is Mellow Dave. Mellow. Let's sing a song.
Let's hold hands and do Kumbaya.
You guys killed me, man.
No, if you guys watched the previous episodes and whatnot, one of our resident geniuses here came up with talking about a friend being approached by an ex, and you wanted to know what we would do. And I was like, well, I mean, like, if one of my exes was on fire, I'd put her out with a, flamethrower. And it made me remember back to a time when I was working with a couple of guys and we were doing some music and whatnot, and we wrote a couple of songs, and, it's on Spotify if you want. Look for 3 Men, 2 Souls. Shameless plug, yes, I will do that. And, all our greatest hits are on there, both of them.
My favorite song, too?
Yeah, your favorite song is on there. Suddenly a Stalker and Balls in a Jar and everything else. And we did a bunch of other songs that we never actually got released because.
Oh my God, Dave, you look so different here.
Yeah, I know, it was bald there.
Such an old picture, bro.
Do share, Zolf, do share.
Oh, I don't think I can see it. No,
your blue screen's blacking out.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find this guy.
Yeah, so, and one of the songs that we never got a chance to was like our ultimate breakup song, because everybody's always kind of like, oh, you hear the breakup songs and it's kind of like, oh, you did me wrong, and or it was my fault and blah blah blah, and we were like, no, let's have something honest here, and it was like, you know what, no, this ain't on me, this is on you. So it came up with the title of "It's Not Me," right? I started towards the end there. I started using it on stage and whatnot, and I did it like 3 or 4 times, and then the world turned to shit and everything shut down, and that was the last time I played it. So doing a Zoom show later on for somebody's employment. We have to
unemployment.
We have to be clean, so I can't really come out and Doug Fork and suck my dick, So I'll try to remember the song. So now I'm just trying to get the muscle memory back in for fingering and whatnot.
That's too easy. It's too easy. I'm not even going to go there.
Well, I mean, like, of course it's easy. Look at the size of my hands. I mean, like, fuck, I can. There's a lot of places I can fucking hit there. I'm playing the ukulele, so enough about that. What else do we want to talk about here? Because I've got my final in the Facebook science category coming up, and
sorry I hear that shit.
Sorry. So far I've gotten to 80 in the course. I think I can improve. Yes, that's it. 3 men, 2 souls.
See no evil, speak no evil, and hear no evil.
Yes. So, yeah, really. Is my name spelled correct there? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Yeah, so
yeah.
everyone loves boobs. Not the worst day. Oh, look, Rob Ford Blues.
Wow.
Yeah, no, that was before Doug Ford came in and fucked everything up. We took a couple of pot shots at Rob and his heroin addict. Suddenly a Stalker is one of my personal favorites. But yeah, go listen, enjoy. You know, what? That's not on Spotify. What's that on? Is that on Spotify?
The Spotify wouldn't let me log in, so I just googled it. Came on Jacksta.
What the fuck is Jacksta?
No clue. As long as I could get your picture up, that was my concern. I just want to get your.
Well, as long as they're sending me money for people playing it, that's all I care about. Because, yeah, come on, go out. Go out, listen to some music, and let me make 6 cents. So, guys, that's really. I got a royalty check from that album for $6.
Nice. Canadian artists, we're making big bucks.
Hey man, $6 more than I have.
$6 American.
Ooh, fancy.
You got 850. Wow.
And then they cut $5 for processing fees.
That was the funny part because it happened. I got it December, I think. Yeah, I got it in December, and of course everything was in lockdown and shut down and whatnot, and so I couldn't, and because it's in American funds, I can't just deposit it through the ATM or take a picture of the check. I got to actually go into the branch and deal with people.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So the check is now stale dated because I'd rather hit myself in the dick with a ball-peen hammer than deal with people.
That's actually a good song title. But it'd have to be country.
It is. It's a country song that I'm working on. My new album is going to be called Go Fuck Yourself and Other Songs of Faith.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so
wow.
yeah, no, it's just something that, I mean, we've had time and everything else, so I figured, the comedy's going okay, this is going well, so let's get back into the music part of it. So, just.
I'm sorry, I just gotta say, right now, every time I look at Zolf and he's deep into listening, I feel like I'm in my boss's office. He's ready to say, Tom, we gotta let you go. Yeah, Tom.
Well, he is better at ID than you are.
He is.
He shows up.
All right, guys. Good night.
And I'm out.
And I'm dead now. Oh man. So, anybody got any topics they want to talk about?
No, not really.
Okay, cool.
We're just gonna sit here and see how long it takes people to sit there and go, what the fuck am I watching?
Oh, pretty much like
I gotta fucking get it. The fat guy's got a fucking ukulele. Straight out of Burlington now has his name on a fucking shirt.
I was like, how long before they pick on me for this?
Oh, it's been building.
Thomas looks like he has a fucking dungeon reflected in his TV there.
Yes, it does. It does. All his cable machine wires you can see. Even what you said earlier, guys, I'll just be back. We saw you run out because of the reflection. I'm like, oh man, he's going.
Barry looks like he's going to be on Hannity and Company next week.
Oh, fucking Hannity. I would like to do a parody of Hannity. Doesn't Hannity always look like he needs to shit? Why does Hannity ask questions like, hey, why do people always want to ask you what's right or wrong with the world? Sometimes I want to fucking grab Hannity and gouge his eyes out. Sorry, we're keeping this nice and civil. We're keeping it civil. We're not going to go there. That's my
All right, change my background.
No, Barry, keep it. Keep it.
3 weeks in a row. 3 weeks in a row. I haven't lost my shit yet. Not 3 weeks, but 3 episodes. We'll space them out. It'll look like a mellow for a fucking month. Trust me, I haven't lost my shit for 3 episodes. Thomas, on the other hand.
Oh, shit. So why do you keep looking off to the side? What's going on?
Oh, and my daughter keeps coming in. So I thought she had wanted something to say.
He wants money. Dad, what are you doing? I done my chores. Uh-huh.
Oh,
Are you going to pay me? Are you getting paid for this show? Oh, yeah.
She's not saying it nicely. She's saying,
I'm getting
Dad,
paid.
Dad,
You got stuff
Dad.
to do.
Dad, you've got one more toe left. Now you either pay up or there could be problems. Oh, man. Oh, the good old days.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, like Tuesday.
Yep. Tuesday of last week. It was a good
I've
old
never
day.
understood that. That's like one of the dumbest sayings ever.
Thanks, Dad.
The good old days. When?
Oh, almost there.
Well, see, and that must bring me to my topic tonight.
Oh.
It's about fucking time a segue caught on. For Christ's sake, we've like thrown out 4 of them already.
Dave, don't
Fuck
lose
me.
it, Dave. Don't lose it, Dave. Go to get to week 4. Get
I
to
want to
week
see how long
4.
this is going to go for. Right? So
You can only throw so many fucking hooks into the water before a fish catches, man. But like seriously,
But look at the fish you're trying to hook. It's the
I
bag
was
fish.
really
No,
fucking segues.
no, not that segue. No, not good enough. Let's talk about the dungeon at Thomas's house. Let's look at the grass behind of. Hey, Dave, play your guitar. God damn it! Okay, I'm gonna pull it back.
So if I'm bad at catching segues, Captain Derail over here. Right? So we're talking about the good old days, and I want to go back. You know, we hear the expression, yes, I'm late on the segue. I'm late to the bus. And I think those things do exist to a certain degree, right? For myself, you know, what's good memories for you? Toys. I not adult toys. I'm talking when we were kids. There were toys
fuck
that.
this. I'm out of here.
Take it easy. We're gone.
What? Look, they're collectibles now, but back then there were certain toys or
Look at the knees on that fucking guy.
He got onto it.
Woo!
I was like, oh shit, I'm slipping off the chair.
Somebody's wearing shorts.
Look at that.
I'm wearing shorts too, man. It was fucking warm today.
Yeah.
You guys, okay, yeah, I'm down in my basement. It's cool.
Really
That's
chilling
so
right
nice.
now on the chair.
Look at you, man.
No care.
Zolf for lifeguard. He's doing his Baywatch imitation.
Oh, fuck it. We're all going to do it then. Fine. Look at the transparency and fucking color, though.
Oh
at that.
shit! Look at that! Oh my
Wow!
god!
Milky white. God damn.
Oh,
Translucent.
yeah, I can't say that. Sorry, man.
Look,
Woo.
You
we all
win.
know
Yours
this-
just keeps disappearing into the grass.
Yeah, I know.
It's fucking creepy. It's like children of the corn all of a sudden.
He's doing his imitation of Ant-Man, man. He's
But one more segue, one more hook in the water. Boy, Barry, you were saying something about the good old days?
All right, their conductor derail. So yes, back in the good old days, for us, right? I think there was right now we got this shitty time going on with COVID and all that. We know it, we experience it, we're living it, fine. And I think the way to deal with some of this stuff is have good memories, right? And for myself, when I think about good memories, it's when I was younger and there were certain toys, action figures that would stand out for me that I had to have. And even when I think about it now, it still brings back good memories. And if I could find it on eBay without costing an arm and a leg, I would still go and get them just for the sake of having them, right? Like for myself, the one that stands out is the Evil Knievel playset. Evil Knievel, stunt cycle with the van, the whole, the whole 9 yards. That's what it is for me. That's Zolf. I see what you're trying to do, you son of a. It's derail with a caboose over there.
I'm not gonna speak to the English. Tabarnak, maudit calice de calvaire. Hey, mon Poutine, tu aimes ça, man? Huh? You think I'm afraid of you, guy? You crazy in your head or what, man?
Eastbound down, loaded up with trucking.
But to me, it's what stood out was Evil Knievel. I had to have that action figure, the chopper, the set, the whole, thing. And up to now, I would still go back and buy that on eBay if I can, if it didn't cost me an arm.
Hey, Barry, this is what good old days look like.
What good old days look like? Oh my God. All the people in Toronto are going, they're shocked.
Captain D right up the
It was like 1979 all over again.
Oh man.
Hey, it's okay. Because back in 1979, at least we saw the cup.
Yeah.
And no, Zoff, I'm not talking about the jockstrap. Barry, continue.
So that's what stands out for me.
So which toy kind of reminisce? Like when you think about it, you're like, oh.
It's the whole Evil Knievel line, and that's what I thought was cool about it, right? Because I mean, as toys progressed, and we come along, it's either toys or like G.I. Joe had to be done with Transformers, right?
I grew up on He-Man, bro.
Right. So He-Man had the cartoon, had the toys and all that. But Evil Knievel is the baddest one for me because it was based off a live person doing some real hardcore shit back then.
He was fucked. He's
nuts. Jumping stuff, And if you listen to about his personal life, I mean, he's doing half of these stunts and he's half drunk. Yeah. He's been partying the night before for 3 days nonstop. Goes over Wembley Stadium, jumps a whole bunch of buses over there. Boom, crashes, gets up. Okay, I'm good. Let's go partying. And that was it. Dressed like Elvis with a cape. So
the craziest thing about that was his bike. But his bike was the factory bike. There were no special stunt shocks on that bike. There was no, if he landed.
No, it wasn't modified.
It wasn't modified. It was a Harley Davidson.
It had to be perfect.
It was a Harley Davidson, not modified for jumping at all. And he went out there with it and just did it. I mean, you guys are wrong.
Stop it. You stop it. Why do you do that? You called me Captain D-Row, but this guy, I'm going to call him his legs now. Your name is Legs.
That is so
Look it away.
Oh, shoot.
Look what he's saying. Does anybody else have a toy that brings back? Okay, Zolf, you said He-Man, Master.
Yeah, I grew up on He-Man toys, man. And then my teacher started making fun of it, saying, stop playing with dolls. And then it felt really bad. But Hot Wheels was the next one. Yeah, I grew up with a lot of Hot Wheel cars. A lot of Hot Wheel cars. In fact, my mom had saved, I think, my favorite 20 or something. I would buy a Hot Wheel car every week. I'd save up for the week, and I'll buy one. And those blanket, the duvet cover, the transparent bag that would come in? I had full of those, bro. Wow. And then my mom gave a lot away in charity. I was only allowed to keep 20. Then she stored it when we moved from Pakistan to Dubai. And then when my mom went back, sold the house and everything, she brought some of them back. She bought I think 10 and gave it to my son. And she gave it to me and I gave it to my son. So he still plays with them now. So every time I look at them, I'm like, oh man, I remember this was the fastest one. This one had a wonky wheel on the left. You remember that. And it comes all good memories, right?
Right, exactly.
And my son's like, how cheap are you? Why are you recycling your toys?
Umbrella, that's how we get down.
It's either the toy or the samosa. Pick one.
You can't have both.
Wow.
But that's my point.
Wow.
And with Hot Wheels are still pretty much the same price they are now that they were when they first came on the market. They haven't really increased. But then look at the crazy stuff they're doing, basing it on the real cars, or they're getting cars made, like real life cars made off the models they did as Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
You know, they sparked a whole generation behind that with all the hot rodders getting into
that's right.
that whole community. And so, you know, Hot Wheels started off as a toy, but then it branched into its own thing, its own beast, so to speak. But even now, when you're talking about it, you still had a smile on your face, and that's something you can pass on to your kid. You know what I mean?
When he's asleep and I see those toys on the floor sometimes, you know, I clean up his room and I'll be like, oh man, I'll be like, oh. Look around.
You ain't gotta justify it, man. You're the one that bought it. He can't say nothing to you. Tell him to get a job. Right? But I know that's what resonates with me. And that's what I said. Those are those good memories that you won't think about. And I mean, in this day, right now, we don't have anything that really stands out that way. You know?
Yeah, it's all the phones, man. Everybody's so stuck on the phones.
This
is the new generation, bro. This is the new generation.
Yeah, they never look up. You know, I watched my son walk into a telephone pole.
Yeah, but they're missing out that nostalgia, right? Like for myself, I'm thinking about Evel Knievel the toy, but that represents the guy and his party lifestyle. And he was a rock star doing all this back then. He was larger than life. You know, to say someone else real life and then doing this. Hot Wheels, I mean, you know, if you're watching all those modified car shows and you're looking at Hot Wheels, man, either way, that's great memories. So that's what stands out for me. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I ask, do you have the rocket cycle that Evel Knievel had? Remember, he's going to jump Grand Canyon in that rocket? And for a week, he was missing.
Yo.
Wow.
I got
shit.
I had the van. I had his chopper. I had the other cycle. I had the wind-up thing that you had to put on it and let the motorcycle go and jump over the van. I had the crash car. I had the rocket cycle. I mean, that was, when it came to like my toy collection at the time when I was a kid, it was Evel Knievel was number one for me. And then number two would be like the big gym toys line, right? Because he had that fold-out airplane carry case.
Oh yeah.
And then and then I got into other stuff like Micronauts and all that. But that's what really
GoBots. I got into GoBots too. Now you brought it up.
GoBots.
Challenge of the GoBots. Like before Transformers was the GoBots.
Yes.
Yeah. And I grew up on because when I saw Transformers, I was like, it's like a knockoff of the GoBots here.
Well, that's it. People think it's the other way around, man. Good on you for pointing it out, because people think Transformers was first, but GoBots was out a year before Transformers.
Yep.
By Tonka, right? And that was their big
Challenge of GoBots.
Yeah, you know.
Two toys that I had. I had the Starship Enterprise. I remember we went to Antigua once with my mom.
TV, are you a Trekkie?
I back in the day, man. I'm a Trekkie. And I'm talking the original. No, I'm talking. Please. No, I'm talking the original. Bones. These people need help. We need to look at them.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking back in the day.
Yeah.
There's also another thing, because it's my favorite, and you guys are talking Hot Wheels. Something that I saw and I had to have.
Flashlight. The original Batmobile? But you're a big Batman fan. Yeah, you're a big Batman fan.
Whoa. Not just the original Batmobile, but the doors that open. Oh, yes.
Yeah, so that was a big thing for people who don't know. If doors open on the car, that was a huge feature, because I had the same car, but like I had the smaller Hot Wheels, like the small dinky version.
And
but the doors never open, and the glass on top got loose.
But wait. The wheels turn.
No, not the hood. Oh,
no.
The wheels turn?
The wheels turn, but so does the steering wheel.
Loaded.
So it's the steering wheel.
Loaded.
No, I get these because, like Barry said, for me, this represents the time when it was Saturday morning, rush downstairs, watch the Dow Jones report. I know it's a weird thing for a kid to do. And then Batman and Robin. Adam West, Burt Ward. And anyways, this to me just brings back memories of being in my parents' basement. Knowing my dad was upstairs.
You know what I liked about the original Batman? He didn't have no freaking, he wasn't jacked up or, muscle or anything. He was a scrawny little guy. He was a scrawny little guy. Just
in spandex.
And that freaking red phone on that cake cover. You know those fancy cake covers?
Right there. The first car. Remember when this was a big thing? A phone in a car was amazing. Now everybody's got one.
Now we all got one in their pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. But you know,
Look, go back to that TV show Heart to Heart, man.
So I
yeah.
don't know. I don't know if Zolf will remember
Mhm.
because I don't know. Do you remember Mego toys?
Yes,
Gotta check this.
yes.
Can you spell that, Dave? Mango?
MEGO.
They're on Twitter, and I follow them on Twitter. They've got an
They're all like
they're coming back.
like all the superheroes and that.
Yes.
Oh yeah, okay.
Those ones. I had like the entire collection almost.
okay, Google.
No way.
Oh yeah,
What are Mego?
Of which series? Of Batman?
all of them. Didn't matter. Didn't
Yeah, they have a
care.
license for all of them.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Wow.
Marvel, DC, didn't care.
Monsters.
But the worst part is, a lot of this is where I'm like kicking myself now
Mhm.
because you're looking at the value of them and everything else. Like,
Yeah, I was just gonna say you
I
rich.
played with them, and like they got fucking lost and broken and thrown, and like I still remember. I vividly remember putting a Wayne Gretzky rookie card in my spokes.
To make
Yeah.
that sound, the heart of
How the fuck did I know he was going to be that good?
See, isn't it times like that you wish you had a time machine to go back and sail your
Mhm.
yourself?
And slap
Keep it in the
yourself.
Keep it in the box.
Barry, do you remember? Barry, do you remember? I told you I had a Fantastic Four. I had number 253, Fantastic Four,
the comic.
comic book. My brother used to collect all Marvel. That's how I know a lot about the Marvel heroes. I had a number 14, a 253, and a number 25, Fantastic Four.
Right?
Where they are now, no idea. But you know what I mean. If I had those today,
Ooh, rich.
Yeah.
That
mint
basement will be paid
condition.
for.
Paid for. Man.
Well, it's true.
Yeah.
I mean, look, as I said, I talked about Evil Knievel. I said Big Jim. Another one for me was the Bionic Man, Steve Austin.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Come on.
That once again off a show.
Listen.
That- the little hole in the head where you could look through and it was a
Yeah.
Exactly.
yeah.
And what did everyone do when you look through the hole?
Yep.
You did the sound effects from the TV show.
But do you guys remember playing about it, man? You'd all be running slow. Doing that shit. And parents walking by going, the fuck is wrong with that kid? You know? But no, to me, those are the good old days, man. Like, damn it. Oh no. I remember getting a motorcycle and my dad got me so excited, so crazy excited. He goes, because my dad was a merchant marine, he would go out, like while he was away, he would like buy stuff for the kids. Comes home one day with the official Poncherello motorcycle from Chips. I lost my fucking mind. He comes in, he goes, Tommy, Daddy, get this for you. Here. I'm gonna go, oh, that's a nice bike. I was, my mom's like, oh God, hold him. I was like,
The devil's possessed them.
It's the same bike, the Poncherello, right? Fucking thing lasted for a week because I pushed it up the steps. But you know what I mean? These are the memories I have, man. It's to be able to share that with my kids, like you, Zolf, to be able to share that with your kids.
Yeah.
You know, it's that feeling inside your gut where you're like, yeah, you know, I used to play with that. I see the way you're playing with it. You know what I mean? Of course, my kids don't touch my stuff because I breed them.
Well, I also remember having like almost every Star Wars figure,
Yeah. Oh,
plus
wow.
like the Death Star playset and everything else and whatnot.
Man.
And it's like, but I also do. Who remembers the Planet of the Apes, the TV show and the cartoon?
Yes.
Or the cartoon.
I watched some of the cartoon
Yes.
is actually on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I started watching it's on YouTube. I started watching it the other day, like officially on
crazy.
YouTube, all the episodes.
Nice. Well, because that was around the same time that they had the Star Trek cartoon.
That's right, by Filmation.
Sorry, Zorro. The Filmation of Zorro. And,
Yeah.
And Tarzan. Remember those?
Tarzan, yeah.
No, it was Zorro,
Barba Papa?
Tarzan.
You want to go cartoon? Barba Papa?
Say it again.
Baba Say, Baba Poor, Baba Say, Baba Say, Baba Say, Baba Papa. Did you miss that? The Barber Papas, man.
Yeah, of course. Remember the Barber Papas, man.
Can you do that again, please?
That's exactly how it went. Could you say that again, please? Barber Say, Baba don't. I don't know, bro. I just mumbled it off. Barber Day, Baba don't. And the black Barber Papa was always hairy, and I was like, yo, that's kind of weird and racist. Why is he hairy? The rest are all clean.
No, do you remember? Oh gosh, Flash Gordon, the cartoon.
Yeah.
Love that cartoon, man. Love that cartoon.
I went to see the movie Flash Gordon.
Flash
in Brampton at the theater, like the theater that was downtown on Main Street. I can't remember the name of the theater right now, but I sat up in the balcony and watched it.
One movie that I remember, and it's special for me because this was the first movie that I saw with my dad that was a hero movie, and he wanted to see this movie. He was dying to see this movie, right? Gets us there. Taschereau Boulevard.
Uh-huh.
The cinema right by Pascal's.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
And this was like this 1970s cinema, man, okay? Small cinema. We get in there. I'm like, Daddy, what movie are you going to see? My dad tapped me on the shoulder and said, I'll bring you to see this one. Points up, and all I see is Superman. Lost my fucking mind. Ah! My sister's like, calm down. No, Superman. I love you, Daddy. I love you. We got there. We bought the tickets.
So pretty much the same crank like you do nowadays.
What's that? That's only when my wife.
And if his dad was on a podcast or a TV show back then, he'd be like, "Man, my fucking kid drives me crazy."
The CB radio.
He'd be like, "What's wrong, man? These kids, boy."
I can't believe my son Thomas. He's such a fucking whiner. I take him to the movies and he spends half of it crying.
No, dude.
I bring the boy home. There's nice
thing
there. You throw down the stairs.
This is how he celebrates.
Hey, Pat.
I asked him if he wanted popcorn. He said yes.
Pat, why your son always asking for extra butter on the popcorn? Why you have to do this? Eh? Why? No. I remember taking my son to see Superman Returns.
Right.
Now he's 25, but when he was 13, he saw Superman Returns. And the thing for me that got me that I nearly broke down, my buddy Claude is right beside me.
Because you're a girl?
Shut up. He goes, yeah, thanks for
You're on your period?
He goes, Tom, look at your son. And I remember doing the same thing as him. A little kid sitting with my hands, pretending to fly with Superman, and looking down and seeing my son do that. And he did the exact same thing. I looked up at my dad going, I'm not flying. He looked at me, he goes, I go, no, man, let's do it together. You know, just it's those moments that you have that are special because those are the things you can share with your kids. Again, kids, if you're watching, touch my shit and I'll beat you. But anyways, you know.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, I've taken my daughter to see all the Marvel cinematic and like everything that comes out like through DC and whatnot. And like I've told like my wife and my stepdaughters and my daughter that when Black Widow comes out, it's family movie night where we're all in the Lazy Boys and we're going to watch that movie. And I've also made it clear that everybody's going to shut the fuck up while the movie's on.
Damn straight.
I mean, like we're in the age right now where we're lucky that we've gone from where toys used to be to what they are now. And we're lucky because we like all comic books. We like all the movies are out there that are playing right now, which is great. Back then, when we were coming up, we didn't have that option. God. Our best one was like 1977 Spider-Man swinging from building to building. So when we got toys and licensing for things like that, it meant more. And then I think it would also connect it more because I said we saw these things live action. That's what I'm saying. Like, go on, Dave.
Sorry, Zolf, I'm excluding you again. I don't mean to. Spider-Man on the Electric Company.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
dude.
So I was like, motherfucker. Google.
But do you remember you saw those times when Spider-Man was on the Electric Company? You had to watch that episode again.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. And it's you couldn't record it. There's no VCR. There's no YouTube back then. It was nothing. It was kind of, hey man, what are you doing? Oh geez, Spider-Man's coming on. Let me call Tommy on the rotary phone.
Oh, dude! But do you remember back in the day? We couldn't just look at our phones and find out what movie was going to be on. TV Guide was a thing. I was watching an episode. I was watching an episode with I was watching Rob Zombie on another podcast, anyways, and he was mentioning that. He said TV Guide. You circled what you wanted to watch in the TV guide, and you knew what hours. You knew when you could get up and make a sandwich and sit down. And also, this other thing that wasn't invented back then, that we had to wait for food. There was no microwaves back then. Popcorn? You had that Jiffy popcorn you had to put on the stove or the burner and watch it rise.
That was high tech.
You know what I'm saying? High tech? High tech was, these are toys everybody knows about, Micronauts. Dude! I had all the Micronauts. All 65. Let me tell you about man. No. One set of toys that nobody ever can deny. They had a TV show. They had 2 movies. G.I. Joe, a real American hero. G.I. Joe was there. Man, dude. I had the old G.I. Joe with the scar and the beard. Remember that? The fake beard.
Look, we had G.I. Joe
put him in water
12
because the beard
inches,
would fall off.
Not to sound wrong. Man. When it was 12 inches. I mean, but that's
12 inches. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everything generation didn't have back in the day because we were smaller, so it works.
Yeah, but their play sets were awesome. That was another cool one. But yeah, I'm just saying.
Do you remember the G.I. Joe rocket ship? Oh no, spaceship. They had Steve Austin. But they also had a G.I. Joe spaceship. And I had the pilot, the G.I. Joe pilot.
I know you're talking about, yes, okay.
Right, and my next door neighbor had the G.I. Joe, the underwater guy. But this is when the toys, they went all out. This is when they went all out on stuff.
Okay, guys, I got some breaking news here.
Okay.
Montreal didn't score at all. They lost 4-0.
Well, at least I have the good news.
All right, so anyways.
That's it. That's it. You see this?
For us tonight. Thanks, folks.
Don't use me, Goliath.
With Zulfa Ali, Barry 3D Carter, and
Thomas Patrice. Hey, je me souviens, Dave.
Remember, there's a lot of good people out in this world. None of them are Montreal Canadians. And if you can't find one, be one.
Woo! Woo!